Commissioning preparation of VVPAT by the presiding officer, PO at the polling station. The exact procedure of preparation and commissioning of the VVPAT unit at the polling station is explained here. Bring the control unit, ballot unit and VVPAT to the polling station. The presiding officer is responsible for the entire commissioning activities. Procedures. Take out the VVPAT. Presiding officer should carefully take out the VVPAT and VSDU from its carrying case. Pull all the 4 locking latches of the carrying case and open the cover. First, take out the VSDU along with its connecting cable. Then take out the VVPAT unit along with its connecting cable. As it has been explained earlier, during transportation, the paper roll knob of the VVPAT must be kept in lock position. It is in lock position. Now, first of all, the presiding officer at the polling station must turn the paper roll knob to its unlock position. Take out the control unit. Pull the 2 side latches and 1 center latch of the carrying case and open it. Take out the control unit and place it on the table. Take out the ballot unit. Pull the 2 side latches and 1 center latch of the carrying case and open it. Take out the ballot unit and place it on the table. Positioning and connecting the VVPAT with ballot unit and control unit. Inside the ballot compartment, place the VVPAT and ballot unit adjacent to each other on the table. First, we should connect VSDU with the VVPAT main unit. Open the connector compartment of the VVPAT. As we can see, the connectors and the cable latches are color-coded. The VSDU interface is having blue and green latches. Press and hold the latches. Match the color, green to green side and blue to blue side in the compartment. Connect the VSDU cable to its respective connector inside the VVPAT connectors compartment. Insert it in the connector and leave it. Now we should connect the ballot unit to VVPAT. The ballot unit interface is having black and red latches. Press and hold the latches. Match the color, black to black side and red to red side in the compartment. Connect the ballot unit cable to its respective connector inside the VVPAT connectors compartment. Insert it in the connector and leave it. Close the connector compartment of the VVPAT. Connecting the VVPAT unit to the control unit. The last connection needed is to connect the VVPAT unit to the control unit. As we can see, there is one connecting cable that is fixed and is coming out of the VVPAT. The other side of the cable has got the connector. The latches in the connector are color-coded with red and black. Open the connector compartment of the control unit. Press and hold the latches. Match the color black to black side and red to red side in the compartment. Insert it in the connector and leave it. Place the VSDU in such a way that while sitting, the presiding officer gets a full front view of it. Arrange all the cables properly so that it does not obstruct, hinder the movement path for the users. Now place the partition of the voting compartment. Make sure that the cables are properly kept and arranged. Switching on. After ensuring that all the connections are done, switch on the control unit first. A long beep sound. This indicates that the unit is switched on. When the control unit is switched on, the VSDU also gets activated. On the control unit, see the first display which is showing EVM is on ECI. Then date and the time is displayed. Then serial number of the control unit is displayed. Number of contesting candidates is displayed. In this demo, it is 16. Status of the battery of the control unit is displayed. In this demo, it is high. When the control unit is switched on, the VVPAT unit automatically gets switched on. The power on LED here glows green. And at this stage, the VVPAT prints 7 types of diagnostics reports. These reports are specific for length sensor, fault sensor, deplete sensor, contrast sensor, and the battery. See, the slips are getting printed. Mock polling. Once the diagnostic slips are printed, it indicates that the VVPAT is ready for mock poll. Open the ballot slip compartment and collect all the 7 diagnostic slips. The presiding officer can now call all the polling agents and those persons who are authorized to stay inside the polling stations for doing a mock test. The presiding officer must explain the mock test procedures to the polling agents. During the mock test process, 50 mock test voting needs to be cast. The presiding officer instructs the polling officer to issue 50 ballots to the polling agents to casting the mock polls. All these polling agents needs to cast their mock votes. They must observe that the vote is getting registered. Please note, the printed ballot slips are displayed on the ballot slip window for 7 seconds and then it gets collected in the ballot slip compartment. The long beep sound is indicating that the votes are being cast and are getting registered in the control unit. Once the mock test voting process is completed, in the presence of the polling agents, the presiding officer must ensure that all the 50 ballot slips printed during the mock test vote process are removed from the ballot slip compartment. These ballot slips are to be kept in an envelope, and the envelope then must be sealed by the presiding officer. After the ballot slips are removed, kept and sealed in an envelope, all the votes cast during the mock test voting process must now be cleared from the control unit by the presiding officer. To clear the votes, the presiding officer needs to perform these procedures. Open the results section of the control unit. Press Close button. The control unit displays all these details. Closing. Date and time. Serial number of the control unit. Number of contesting candidates. This demo, it is 16. Total number of the votes polled. And a final message. Polls closed. The presiding officer now shows the result of the mock poll to the polling agents. Press on Result button. Message. Computing result appears. Message. Poll result PDT 11/2/2017 is the date of the poll. PST, that is poll start time. PET, that is poll end time. Serial number of the control unit. Number of contesting candidates. In this demo, it is 16. Total number of the votes polled. And now the vote for each candidate one by one. Here in this demo, vote for candidate 1. Vote for candidate 2. Vote for candidate 3. Vote for candidate 4. And so on. It displays the votes of all the candidates one by one. It must be witnessed by all the polling agents and other people who are authorized to stay in the polling stations during the mock poll. This result process takes time depending on the number of contesting candidates. The polling agents can cross-check and reconcile the count of votes of the control unit with the counts of the votes from the printed ballot slips. This is to ensure that the counts of votes in the control unit and in the VVPAT ballot slips are matching. Once the polling agents are satisfied with the mock poll process and the counting, the presiding officer can clear all the votes casted during the mock test voting process. Press the clear button to clear all mock polls. A message deleting poll votes appears. All poll votes are getting deleted. After the deletion is over, the control unit displays number of candidates 16. Total polled 0. Candidates wise count 0 for the entire candidate one by one. Presiding officer and other present there ensures that in the control unit there are 0 votes against each of the contesting candidates. Now the display shows N, indicating end of the current process. To doubling ensure that all the votes are deleted, the presiding officer again presses on the total button. It shows these details: battery high, date and time, number of candidates 16, total poll votes 0. All these clearing and sealing processes are done in presence of all the polling agents. Now the presiding officer and the polling officer have to switch off the control unit in the presence of the polling agents and make the sealings